You can be a good person without having any religion. But there's a different. I'll tell you why.
Most of what I would say was what I'm thinking is most of the characteristics of a good-natured person isn't actually acquired by religions.
Okay.
It's actually as you grow.
Now, let's stop there.
Go ahead.
What is your definition of good?
So I'll give you an example.
Content over everything.
I don't know. You clearly have a history, you guys.
Look. Let's put the politics aside, yeah, because politics is just waste of time. I would like to know why are you not Muslim?
Bro, I'm not here for that, man.
No, I'm not asking you, bro.
Look,
why?
It's worth investigating, yeah. All these religions. And to be honest, I haven't had the time. I mean, I'm not going to just become like.
Do you mind if we spend time and we discuss them, maybe?
Yeah, look. It's gonna, I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
Because I want the best for you, brother. I'll be honest.
Look,
I would like you to be my brother in faith.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Should anyone become a follower of any religion without actually read the actual book of that religion?
No, you have to investigate. Obviously.
Okay, yeah. So before having done that, there's no point of.
Right. So what are you waiting for?
But I'll tell you one thing, though.
Let's do it.
I'll tell you
Let's go for it.
Let me tell you one thing.
Let's do it now. That's why I'm here.
Let me
Let's go for it, baby.
Let me ask you one thing. Yeah? let me ask you one thing.
Yeah, sure.
There was a chap here who was arguing for ethics.
Yeah.
Like you need a compass without I don't know. He was talking about subjective this and that of God. Without God, no one would have a moral compass, right?
Yeah.
And he was saying the example he gave was sleeping with your own mother.
Yes.
Because if it's not for religion, we would be sleeping. So he was suggesting without religion, we wouldn't have any basic in it, which is just complete.
No, it's not true. You can be a good person without having any religion. But there's a different. I'll tell you why.
Most of what I would say was what I'm thinking is most of the characteristics of a good-natured person isn't actually acquired by religions.
Okay.
It's actually as you grow.
Now, let's stop there.
Go ahead.
What is your definition of good?
I'll give you an example. When we I'll give you two examples. One is obviously murdering each other, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could see on the face. Even a dog, if you hurt a dog, you could hear their scream. It's a natural kind of thing that we know when we are kind of hurting someone, right? And by the way, I don't think people are not going around killing each other because of religion, because they just know it's just not something right to do because of the responses of and the laws that we have in place.
I can understand what you're saying.
And by the way, another example, food. Let's go to the cavemen, 3,000 years ago. When we shared food, or like amongst our family, there was no Islam, there was no religion. It was actually about sharing. That's actually a good characteristics of a unity amongst humans.
Yes.
So you don't need religion for that, right?
So look, like I said to you before, yeah, that you can be a good person by being an atheist or whatever your beliefs are. You can be a tree
I believe
worshipper.
there is something. I'm not saying I'm an atheist, but go ahead.
Having innate good kind of morals is something that can come naturally. It's within us as human beings. Yeah. What I'm saying is that the difference between a religious person and someone who's not religious is that the religious person can say, look, my morals are derived from a set of standards which are objective.
Okay, that's why I disagree with you.
Let me finish. Yeah. My morals, when I say to you as a Muslim that I believe that killing innocent people is always objectively wrong, regardless of the time and place. Yeah, and that's for all times. You as a non-religious person cannot say the same thing.
Okay, let me answer you. You're suggesting everyone who has derived some standard of morals are religious. And I'll give you another example. Do you agree most Muslims actually don't read the Quran and follow it like as they should, as you would expect them?
Maybe.
Okay. And do you think that they've acquired the values because of they've read the Quran?
No, I don't.
No,
think
exactly.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying to you.
You're saying you have a very specific.
No, I'm not saying
objective.
No.
Because
all I'm saying is that the ground where we derive our morality is objective. That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah. The grounds where you derive your morality is subjective. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
What about if it's innate? What about if it's like
some things are innate. Yes. Look,
give me an example of a moral principle that is not innate, of not natural, and it's acquired only through a religion.
A quality which is not innate, which is derived from
a ethical standard that you think cannot be achieved. And by the way, I think the most ethical people are not of religion.
For example, I would say, incest and homosexuality.
That's the example I just gave you. So
Yeah.
incest.
So,
So
right.
you're
So do you
suggesting.
believe that's right or wrong?
I know what I'll tell you what I think. Yeah, I think incest is not right, but nobody is
How about
not. Hold on, no, let me finish.
How
Let
about
me finish.
homosexuality?
No.
Because I asked you both.
I'll tell you homosexuality. It's such a. First of all, let's talk about sleeping with your mom, incest, right? You're suggesting people are not sleeping with their mom because of religion, which is not true at all.
I didn't say that.
But you're suggesting. Okay, I told you. Give me one
didn't say that.
example. Okay.
I'm
okay,
saying that
let me ask you again.
Let me
Give
finish
me
what I
one
said.
example.
Excuse me. What's your name, by the way?
Alex.
Alex. I'm Hamid. Nice to meet you. I'm not saying to you that you can't. Let me rephrase again what I
ahead.
said. I'm not saying you cannot be a good person without a religion.
Yes.
I'm saying as a non-religious person, you cannot claim anything to be objectively right or wrong. That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
hear you, I
So
hear
if you
you.
say
But-
to me, I believe incest is wrong, I would say, okay, you can say that.
No.
But but is it always wrong? Yes or no?
Okay, hold on. I asked you.
Is it always wrong,
no,
Alex?
You've changed the direction, man.
No. But
I
I'm
asked
asking
you a
you.
question.
But that's the crux of the matter because you said I believe incest is wrong. Yeah.
Listen,
I'm asking you, is it always wrong?
in human society, there's always that 1% that for whatever reason, whether they are disabled, whether
Okay.
they are, you know,
Right.
they
So what
they
about
take
if a
it from
majority comes together and decides incest is a good thing? Would you
No,
accept
it's not
it?
about majority. It's about innate qualities, man. This is what I
Forget.
asked.
No.
So let me. You didn't answer my question.
I'm asking you, brother.
No, you didn't.
No,
I
Alex, I'm
asked
asking you.
I asked you, give me one. Give me a single moral, ethical principle
Yeah.
that you think is not derived innate in human society. But
I told
it's-
you.
You said
Homosexuality
incest. And I'm telling
and
you, you're
incest.
suggesting we don't sleep with our mother because we are religious.
I don't
That's
think you
not
understand what I'm
true.
saying to you, Alex. I'm explaining to you is this, yeah? I believe that have homosexual tendencies is something which it might come as naturally for some people, yeah? Yeah? But the act itself is something which goes against your innate disposition.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. Okay,
And-
so
and-
okay,
and
we
my
agree on that,
response-
yeah?
My response to that was.
No.
Can I respond?
No, look, we have to get our definition right. I'm not talking about the urge itself. The urge might come naturally, yeah? I have no dispute about that.
Sure.
I'm saying, is it morally justified, yes or no?
No, without the need for religion.
You say no, yeah?
Yeah, because it's not natural.
Right.
My friend.
Thank you very much.
You have to listen to him.
Can I?
He's
sorry,
right, I
sorry.
think.
No, Baba, listen.
You have to have faith.
Alex,
I
no,
just
no,
agreed
no,
with
he
you.
agrees.
I agree,
I
yeah,
don't think you know what
He
the
agrees.
argument is.
Look, Alex, so far, me and you are one.
Yes.
But the problem is, me and you right now are in the wrong in the eyes of majority. Because the majority of people in this country consider homosexuality to be something permissible.
No. Who said that?
They do. Alex,
Did we
have you
vote
checked
for
the
that?
polls?
No.
Have you checked
no,
the
you're
Senate?
making a
Have you
crazy
checked-
play. Okay.
Have
Look,
you checked?
Let me tell you something.
Alex, have you checked the polls?
Okay, let's
What people
let's
in this
agree
country
something.
think about
Let's
this.
agree something. People in this country.
Do you really think majority don't believe in this?
Look, majority.
There's
of
a
people,
law that
look,
allows
look,
it, Alex.
Look, yes, because
Yeah?
because
So how do laws in this country get
Okay,
passed?
that's
People-
not.
but the-
Parliament.
that
but
does
the-
not.
but the
that
parliament.
does
Yeah,
not
but we
prove-
divide the
And
people.
who
that's
elected
not-
parliament?
That does not prove
The
either.
people
That
elected
does not
parliament.
prove either.
Law
Look,
is
please.
comes
Yeah?
from people is seen.
In this
isn't it?
country, everyone's very.
So you and me are
open-minded.
considered to be
Not come from
extremists
God.
Listen.
in this country.
No.
We in this country we
It's
does not vote that
man's law.
murder is
Yeah, man's law. So
okay.
that's always
No,
seen.
murder is always wrong.
Okay.
Killing
Okay.
innocent people is always
Okay.
wrong.
God's
So
law
why are you not
is-
claiming that?
It's always
What?
good.
Why are you
Yeah,
not
not
claiming
allowed. Not allowed.
we voted for murder?
See, it destroys
Is
Sodom
there,
and Gomorrah.
is there a law that allows
in the
murder?
Bible.
But no, it doesn't. But there is a law against murder.
No, but there's a law that says that allows homosexuality.
No. That's,
parliament,
that's
yeah.
more
The
related to
pasty.
freedom. Yeah?
No.
No, that's more.
Alex, I
that's
don't-
more
I
with
don't- Alex,
recognizing.
you're
that
not
there is
understanding
a-
me.
I'll give you an example. In most of like
Alex,
several
look,
countries.
when I say homosexuality is wrong,
Yes.
I'm saying that my morals are derived from the Quran and this is always fixed. When you say it's wrong, I like to know why you say it's wrong.
I say it's wrong because it's not natural.
Okay, now if a person comes and says, look, we have scientific proof that shows that babies when they are young, they tend to have homosexual tendencies and desires, what would you then say?
I would say it shouldn't be promoted because that's just not. No.
You're talking like a
Yeah,
Muslim.
No. Dude,
Yeah, my friend.
dude.
You should be a Muslim.
No,
man.
no. But that's look. What? Just because we agree. No. I mean, look. What,
That's
Jesus
the
Christ.
No,
no,
I
just
don't
because-
disagree with
Just
you.
because we agree that
I
the
don't
sky
disagree
is
with
blue,
you.
Does not
Alex,
mean
I don't.
we should
I
follow
agree.
the same
I
religion.
agree with
Okay,
you.
of
I'm
course
just
we
saying,
agree.
where
Of course
do
we
you
agree.
get your morals
You're
from?
suggesting that
Yeah.
you 100% need a religious.
I didn't say that. I'm not. Listen,
But that's what you're
you are
saying.
not
The only
listening
difference
to
we
me.
have. You say we agree. The only
Alex,
difference is.
you are not listening to me. I'm not saying that you have to be a religious person in order to be a good person. I'm saying that if you want to be an atheist, yeah, you have you don't have any right to claim any type of objective morality.
Because everything.
That's all I'm saying. You cannot claim that anything is objectively right or wrong. You can say, I believe that this is right, this is wrong.
Okay,
Yes,
can I ask you
you can have your
a question?
opinion,
Do
but
you not-
you cannot come and say this is always wrong and this is always right. You cannot say that.
But there is a broad tendency amongst most people that they get hungry, they need sleep, they need sex, they know what's good and bad, they don't kill each other.
Yes.
So you could get very philosophical about this. And by the way, the correlation of understanding these ethics, I don't think has anything to do with religion. I just think is a function of how much people think. People tend to, even amongst religious people, there are those who get really, really deep and spiritual about it, and they acquire certain qualities of seeing a certain thing. As an example, if you go to the Middle East, in certain tribes, if there was like a homosexual person, they would kill that person. They would not tolerate, whatever. And in this country, the reason they tolerate it is not because they approve it. They believe in human rights, and they believe that to some degree you can exercise your right as long as you're not, like I said, promoting it amongst the kids.
Now, who determines that right or wrong?
Like I told you, what determines right or wrong in the Middle East is the people. It's the understanding amongst the average, like the majority. And it's the same in this country.
Listen,
Majority of
human rights is when they grow up a little kid
doesn't
to
religion
become gay and they adapt it.
No,
That's
that's
a
not
human
right.
right.
That's not right.
Not right. That's why I said
But
that.
that- but-
These
but-
people,
but you're
they
suggesting-
allow it
you're
because
suggesting-
human
that's
rights.
wrong.
That's it.
But
You're
where-
suggesting,
how we
My friend,
you're
don't waste your
suggesting-
time. Just
suggesting-
pray whatever you
You're
do.
suggesting today in England, people are children in schools are being promoted to be gay. That's what you just said.
Listen.
That's what you just said.
No,
That's
let,
just-
let me ask
that's
you.
not true.
He says it's
Fine,
human
teach
rights
you it's okay.
to allow
Okay,
the
is there a
human being.
syllabus? Is there a syllabus that tells you to be gay, or that
They're
is there a
not to be
syllabus?
gay, but they tell you that it's fine, that there's nothing wrong with it. Like in RE classes, religious education
Look,
classes.
in religion, in religious,
wrong,
listen, in
man.
religious,
Again,
look,
Alex,
in religious
Alex.
education,
Can I-
England,
can I-
I think they
Alex,
teach you how to respect
Alex,
one another.
can I?
Yeah,
Can
okay,
I?
I
Same with sexual
against the
orientation.
nature, against God.
Now,
That's it.
now, no question that I'm not
They
suggesting.
don't teach you to do it.
And then he says
I
it's
don't think
human
they
rights.
suggest that you should go
How
and
can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
be
yeah,
gay.
you should do it.
allow
Yeah.
someone
And
to
honestly, to
give
suggest,
him a pain,
to use that
and then
argument to say,
controlling
religion is right,
money
it's
and
just
that
weak.
shit, man. How can it be?
Telling you Jesus is God.
That's not human
Alex.
rights.
So
That's
Alex,
lying.
So
He
what,
said Jesus is God.
Alex,
what does that have to do with anything?
He's coming here.
We are talking about like something so specific. and you're
He
talking
came in
about-
here and said Jesus is God.
Okay, that just
thought-
I haven't even thought.
I thought it was vanilla ice for a second there. Anyway,
Okay, so I'm not convinced.
sorry?
Thanks for
No, I mean, are we done now?
yeah, I think so, yeah. I
Okay.
don't think I'm.
Can I ask you one more time? Where do you derive your morals from?
I told you, every human society has like the need for sleep, eat, sex, family, love, and if I punch you in the face, your face, the reaction.
So if I get angry,
I don't go around stabbing people because I said. So there's basic principles,
Alex,
ethical principles
Alex.
that
what you're
that
talking
that
about
religion
is
not-
basically the survival of the fittest, basically.
No, but what
So
are you
I-
talking about?
so imagine
We're
if
talking
I
about-
said,
we're
imagine
talking about ethics.
No. Look, what you're saying doesn't make
You're
any
suggesting
sense.
I don't sleep with my mom
No, I
purely
didn't
because
say
of
that.
religion.
No, I didn't
But-
say that.
Okay, you didn't say that.
I'm
You said,
saying
where
where
do I derive it from?
where do you get it from?
Okay, it's natural. In every society, if you go even among, like in the cavemen,
Yeah.
you'd observe a certain pattern of behaviors. One is love, comfort, come together, work together, share the food together, not sleep with your mum or
So what if a
whatever.
group of gays get together and they are getting Humpty Dumpty with each other?
That has happened.
would that-
That has happened, but they don't.
Yeah, is that a good
represent-
thing?
They are such a minority, but your
Not
argument
a
is
minority.
Just
My friend, have you
because
been to
they're
San
such a small-
Francisco in
Listen,
America?
there are murderers.
It's the gay capital of
hold
the
on.
world.
There are murderers in the world.
Have you been to Soho?
Even
Have you seen Soho?
brother? Even in Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia.
if I walk
where-
through the Soho, I
Can
get
I-
lynched. Just like this.
Okay, you do.
I will have to have a sign.
Okay,
I'm straight.
you agree there are murderers in the world,
Heterosexual.
right? You agree there are murderers in the world, right?
Yes, there are many
Okay, so what? They're just a minority. Even in Muslim
are you saying that's a
countries
good
in-
thing?
No, it's not a good thing. But there's such a
But
minority.
it could
doesn't
be a
mean-
natural thing to want to kill
But
someone,
your
isn't it?
argument that they derive their ethical principle
Alex.
because of religion is just weak.
No, look, you are conflating a lot of things here, Alex. Yeah? I'm saying that
You're changing your
you
story.
seem to kind of insinuate and claim that whatever comes to you naturally in your desires is fine. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what. Look, well,
Because I asked you, where do you get your
no.
morals from?
You're suggesting, yeah, I asked you, give me one ethical principle, yeah,
Yeah.
that you regard as key to human society that needs religion, and you said incest.
Give me one. No, I didn't say that.
Well, you said
No.
you said murder and
You,
incest.
hang on. You
Tell
saying
me.
give me one ethical principle.
Give me one you know,
that needs what religion.
because you claim that you need a subjective, you know, sorry, objective, i.e. from
Anchor.
religion. You know what you're.
Yes,
yeah,
we have
exactly.
as Muslims.
So I told you, give
we
me
have an
one or
objective
two.
anchor in our morals.
So give
The
me
way
one-
we derive our morals.
So give
Yeah.
me one or two that humans by themselves do not acquire. Which one you said is sleeping with your mother, incest. And I told you actually in most human society,
I'm saying
people don't sleep
again,
with their
you
mother not
have
because of
totally
religion. It's
misunderstood
just
what I
not
said.
natural.
You have totally misunderstood what I said
Okay.
from the beginning. I'm saying that when you derive your morals, yeah, when you derive your morals as a secular person, you cannot claim anything to be objective. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you.
Do we need to?
I am not saying
we
that
need
you
to?
you will be a bad person. You cannot be a good person by being atheist.
Do we need to?
I know many atheists that are very good people. Yeah, I know many secular
Do
people
we
that are
need
good
to?
people.
There was a time in Fiji when people were eating each other, right?
Okay,
Cannibalism, yeah?
is
Hold on.
homosexuality always wrong? Yes or no?
It's wrong.
Always wrong.
Yes.
Even if the whole imagine
it's not natural.
imagine if the whole world got together
Yes.
and decided that is a good thing, would it still be wrong?
It's wrong. It's not natural. Wow. But you're making a stupid statement.
Do you know what you're saying?
If everyone gets together and it proves like murder is right,
do you realize
doesn't make it right.
What you said now?
But that's such
what,
a like.
what you said
stupid
now,
sim-
Alex. What you said now, that's a objective truth. What you just said, which yeah,
What?
I should
Which
say
means
that.
religious.
No, because look, what you're saying, yeah. You look, let's listen to what you just said. I asked you, homosexuality, would it be always wrong? You said yes. I said, what about if the whole world got together and decided
why.
it was good? You said it would still be wrong.
I'll tell
yeah?
you why.
Now,
Because it would
now
stop the
if you
continuation.
wait, Alex, if you as a non-religious person, are you atheist by the way? Do you believe in evolution and stuff like this?
No. Look,
What do you
look,
believe in? What
I
like
told you.
the Darwinian
If a
theory?
person needs to follow any religion, they need to like have read at least the book and follow them. I haven't had time to do that yet. So
Okay, no, but look, I'm very interested where you get this claim you just made as a non-religious person. I mean, I'm not disputing it, but I'm saying that as a
you're
non-religious
suggesting
person, where
as
do you
a-
get it
okay,
from?
you're suggesting that you truly need religion
I
to
did-
acquire some
again,
basic.
I did not
But
say
you-
that again. You're not listening
It's
to me.
natural. I told you,
Alex,
it's a
you're
nat-
not,
it's an
Alex,
innate natural-
you're not listening to me. I'm saying to you, you can be a good person without religion,
Yes.
but you cannot claim anything to be objective.
Yep.
Everything you say is subjective.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying to
Okay,
you.
you're basically.
But
held
you're
back
saying
on
you're
this term
making
of
objective
and
claims. You're
subjective.
making objective claims.
I'm telling you.
I'm
it's
saying, where do you
natural.
get that from?
I'm telling you, it's a natural.
Because
quality
many
human-
atheists,
let me
they admit that yes, there is no such thing as objective morality. That the society dictates what is right, what is wrong. So, for example, in this country, 30 years ago, being a homosexual was considered to be something what? Heretical. It was wrong. It was illegal. Today, in 21st century, people came together and decided, no, it's actually a good thing. Yeah?
I don't think that's-
People
it's a
should have
good
the
thing.
right to be whatever they want. It's acceptable, and you can marry, you can go to a church even and marry a man, isn't it? Yeah. So they put this pressure now on people to accept it. Now, if you as a kind of secular person, as an atheist, want to say that no, homosexuality is always wrong, I'm astonished. I would like to know where do you get that claim from? It's not natural,
It's
yeah?
it's a bit like saying, am I hungry?
Okay, and again, okay, where do you get the fact that it's not natural?
I don't understand why do you have a problem with something being in the
No, we don't have a problem. We like it.
But
that
you're
you-
telling me where
we
you-
like
where I
it.
get
I
it
like
from.
what
And
you
I'm telling
said.
you-
I
okay,
like
okay,
what
and
you
I'm
said.
telling you where I get
But
it.
I want to know where you get it from.
Okay, you think because we have a certain characteristics or some sort of behavior, we need to have got it from something. That's your problem.
Yes, I'm saying that
That's your problem.
you
And
you
I'm
talked
telling
about
you-
innate belief.
and I'm telling
wait,
you,
wait,
okay.
Alex, you talked about innate nature,
Yes.
yes? Thank you. We believe in Islam. We have something called fitrah. Yes. We have innate disposition.
You want to name
to
it,
believe
you wanna
in God.
call it-
Yeah?
I get that. You want to
Now, what you just said is you going in line with your fitrah. Even though you don't believe in God, maybe, but you, because in your heart, God put that in you, that you say, I believe that being gay is always wrong.
Okay, fine.
Yeah?
Okay,
So
fine.
you are actually working, you are submitting yourself to the will of God
Okay.
at this moment.
That's fine. What you're
So you
trying
should
to say,
continue
what you're
that as
trying
well.
to say, any human being who's following the most natural way of living as a human is because of this Islamic,
Look, every person,
I don't have a problem.
regardless of their creed or race, whatever, they have good qualities, yeah,
So
which
therefore-
which goes in line with their innate disposition.
Okay.
However, what I'm saying, because of society we live in, yeah? Because we live in a society which is secular, and the morals is derived from the people. People come together and decide what is right and what is wrong. Therefore, this notion, this fitra, this natural disposition can get polluted. That's why we see morals changing. So today, being gay is okay. But incest, consensual incest is wrong. It's illegal. But I know, another 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, we all know it's going to come. That laws will be passed in Parliament where they will allow it. And they're talking about it right now. They're talking about it.
No. That you're suggesting another. Okay, hold on.
I'm saying that if you have this standard,
so therefore another 30
morality
years,
evolves.
Okay, that's
it evolves.
That's your own opinion.
That's not opinion. It's facts.
No. You're suggesting.
Today's morality was it the same as 30 years ago?
Going by your
no,
view,
it's not.
Going by your view, in 50 years, murder is going to be legal.
No. Maybe.
Why not?
Maybe. No, but look, murder.
But he's suggesting
murder on the state level is normal. Yeah.
Yes.
Governments go in their countries. We all know that. Yeah. For their own gains.
Anything that is.
I'm talking about on a society level. I'm saying that living in a secular country, morality, which is derived via people, which is where Parliament decide the laws, keeps evolving. It's subject to change all the time. Laws are changed all the time. Thank you. So now, if majority of the people in this country, who by the way support homosexual rights, and you don't, what gives you the right to tell them they are wrong? If you are
there are two things. Hold on. I never said I'm against. I don't support rights of certain.
No, okay, but you think it's an immoral thing to do, yeah? It's an immoral thing to do.
Natural, yes.
It's not natural
thing. It doesn't mean if there is a certain. It's a little bit like disability, where you seriously have.
It's a sickness, disease.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean they should be killed.
No problem.
You see what I mean?
No problem. That's fine. But the problem is when you say this.
But there's such a minority that it's not going to be destructive to society.
Okay. No.
If it becomes a point where
it's very common in the UK. It's very common in the UK.
Yeah, but you suggest how many people are gay here?
Is there any gay here?
Put your hands up. Where are you?
I'm sure some people are shy here.
It's a bad example.
Yeah. I wouldn't talk about that.
Just for the
saying, like, you know,
My problem is that we agree on something very basic, but you're trying to suggest it's purely down to religion, how we've acquired this basic.
Again, you have totally
making this
misunderstood what I said. You have totally misunderstood what I said. Let me repeat once again. I am not claiming that you cannot be a good person if you are not religious. I am only saying that if you are a non-religious person, you cannot claim anything to be objectively right or wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Can you do that as a religious person?
As a religious person, I can claim that homosexuality or killing innocent people is always wrong, and it will always be wrong. But you cannot say as a non-religious person that killing an innocent person is always wrong, regardless what people say.
You have no right if you're not religious.
I didn't say you have. You can say what you want. You can claim that it's wrong. You can say whatever you like, but you cannot claim it to be objectively wrong.
What does Islam say?
Do you understand what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm saying, what you say as an atheist or not as a secular person, is more or less fruitless. It's just your opinion. It's subjective. Yeah. So I can say, you can say the sky is blue. I will say it's red. Potato. Yeah.
That's not enough reason to say you know that.
Sorry.
That's not.
I said, what does Islam say about incest?
What Islam says, what it says. Islam is very clear. Islam, if you mean by incest, for example, sleeping with your mother or your father, it's not permissible. Although
Marry your cousins?
cousins is allowed, yes.
Why?
We don't consider it to be incest. We don't consider it to be incest.
Abraham married
Now-
his sister.
Abraham
married his sister.
But the genes, when the genes match,
We don't believe it.
that's when
don't
you have,
believe it?
when the genes match, that's when you have
Why do you doubt it?
lots of healthcare problems. Huh?
This is a good point.
Yeah.
The what?
When the genes match, marrying your cousin, your genes are still there, you're still similar, and then that's where you have lots of.
Who said that? But you know what? They.
No, but you know.
Did you know one in 4
scientific.
people? Did you know 1 in 4 people on Earth can trace their DNA back to Genghis Khan? Did you know that? 1 in 4
Yeah, but
people on
how does
Earth
that answer the
can
question?
trace the DNA.
That's
And look,
How does that answer- this was very specific, and by the way, scientifically, it's been proven
That what?
that
Scientifically,
if
it's
you're
proven that when you're yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it
there
is.
was. How come
Wait, wait,
Adam have
Bro,
boys and
wait,
girls that marry each other?
Do you know what science is based upon?
oh man.
No, because you can't. No, because you can't.
It's backed
Look,
by research.
you can't.
Yes,
Again,
yes,
backed by
research.
research,
Yes,
science,
backed by
research.
research.
Do you know what science is based upon?
Well, it's certainly not dogma
Okay,
like
again.
religion.
It's a
Now
sample.
you
do
cannot.
test.
Now, excuse me. You cannot use science
Not dogma like
as
religion.
ultimate
That's
truth, because science is a methodology which changes
agree.
all the time.
agree
Yeah?
with that.
So you can have a scientist who says one thing, and then I can bring another scientist who says different thing.
But show me a
So-
scientist that says it's okay to be sleep with your mum.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
No, but that's
about
what it
your
was.
relatives.
That's not what you asked me.
It was,
You
it was
said-
talking about genetics,
Hang on,
incest.
Alex. That's not what you said. You changed your notes.
You just
You asked me about the physiological effects.
We're talking about incest, sleeping with your cousin.
You
having a
said
baby with
you
your
talked about physiological.
Incest.
According to who? Wait, according to who?
What definition of incest?
According to
To
who?
your definition.
No. Okay, I explained to you my.
According to your
According to your definition.
Incest is incest.
Okay, what is incest
A
according to
family
you?
getting involved with a family member.
Family
Doesn't
member,
matter
yeah?
if they're cousins, if
Okay.
they're direct
And is that wrong?
father.
Is that
It's
wrong?
Absolutely wrong.
Who said this wrong?
It's by you as
By
well.
you
Hang
said.
on.
So why?
Are you
if-
saying
if
it's wrong?
you would take, wait. If
Are
you
you
take-
saying it's wrong?
I'm saying is I'm listening to you. My opinion.
You
doesn't
said
matter.
it's wrong.
But I mean,
I'm asking you.
you're asking me a question, and then you answer
Hold
the
on, hold
question.
on.
You said, and then you follow back at me again.
You said it's
I'm learning.
hold
My
on,
opinion
hold on.
doesn't matter. I'm only asking.
Why?
you.
I explained to you.
You
That's
said
not-
it's
Because I'm learning from you.
no,
I
no.
said my question to you.
Why it's wrong? Why it's wrong? By the way, just sorry.
Huh?
Why it's wrong?
Why is it wrong?
Why,
No, I'm
marrying
not
your
saying
cousin.
it's wrong.
No, why it's wrong? Marrying your cousin? Is it like?
But you did say it was wrong a second ago.
I said wrong going by what you said.
children or something?
No, wrong going by what you said.
Your mother is
he
wrong.
said
I'm only
incest.
asking
Yes.
you. Would you allow me to
I
answer?
said,
Exactly, it's okay.
It's wrong going by what you said.
I said it's wrong.
Because I'm
You
asking
said,
you.
said, what about
Wait,
your cousin?
I'm asking you.
I said,
why?
that's not incest according
No,
to
no,
us.
no,
You
it's-
said, no, that is incest. I said, according to who do you say is incest?
You're traveling on the road.
Then
now,
you're saying
okay?
according to you.
I'm only asking you based
see
on
what
the
you do?
standard you
Different
said.
definition of incest.
Brother,
Based on the
You
standard
asked me,
said.
is incest wrong? I
Yes.
said, yes. Then you said, what about your cousin? I said,
said
no,
no.
that's okay. You said, but that's wrong as well. I said, according to who? Then you say, according to
On
me.
the standards you said. Exactly.
hold
So would you allow me to
I mean,
get
I'm
to
getting
my
confused.
point?
Maybe explain to me
Don't
better.
get confused. It's very simple. Excuse me. Now, you choose to marry your cousins, right?
I haven't married my cousin.
I'm just saying, for example, you
can
told
do
me your religion
I
does
wouldn't-
that.
I wouldn't marry my
You said
cousin.
your religion does that. That's what
I'm
you said.
saying it's not incest.
Accepts that. You said your religion accepts marrying your cousins, right? So your cousin is a relative, am I correct?
She's a distant relative, yes.
It's a,
distant. How distant is distant?
look, your cousin is your cousin.
Well, she's not my sister.
Yeah, but
Let's put it that way.
You go okay for the sister.
Mother.
We're talking about cousins now.
The genes are still
By the
there.
way,
what's wrong with that?
let's say for argument's
Because
sake,
of the problems with
Let's
the
say
genes.
for
What will
Yeah, but
happen to the kids, to the
It's
children?
not allowed because of the.
Uncle, are you saying it's wrong?
Okay, why wouldn't
Half
you
of the Arab world are married for
What's wrong
cousins.
with that?
Marry-
Why wouldn't you marry your
We
mom?
know the consequences of
Not any
marriage.
different.
It's not different. It's your
It's different.
cousin.
You are married.
It is.
It's your cousin. He said your mother
No,
is
it's
your
your
cousin.
relative, isn't it?
He says your mother is your cousin.
Your mom's your relative.
Excuse me, sir.
Your mother is your relative.
Excuse me.
We know
Why would you marry your mom?
marry.
If you're gonna marry your cousin, you might as well marry your mom as well. Excuse me. Isn't it? It's all crazy.
Are you going crazy?
No, I'm saying you're going crazy. Excuse me. By your
One of
definition.
the reasons
Your mother is
why
your
we
cousin.
know.
Now let me ask you a question, yeah?
No, we know.
brother, wait.
Are you Christian?
It's irrelevant.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. You know what he asked? You know what he asked? He was going to
I don't have a
Why you get
stand.
defensive?
I don't have a stand. I'm
Why
not
you
getting
get defensive?
I already told you that my
Are
opinion
you an
doesn't matter
atheist?
to you.
It
Those
doesn't
things
matter,
are
does it?
irrelevant.
Are you an atheist?
It doesn't matter.
Just like I'm
It's
wearing a ring
very
right now.
relevant.
It's asking me the same
It's
as
very, you know why it's relevant? You know why it's relevant?
You're talking about your
Because how can you as a Christian come and say,
Well, who said he's a
marrying
Christian?
a cousin
Oh,
is
because,
wrong?
because of Adam and Eve. Oh.
No, not just that.
It doesn't matter who
Not
I
just
am.
that.
That's what he told you.
It doesn't.
I can give many examples in the Bible.
I'm
Prophets
only
sleeping
here
with the
to learn
daughters, all
from you.
kinds of
We're not
things.
talking about the Bible.
Yeah, many examples.
We're not talking about the Bible.
Creation, Adam,
You give me many examples.
We're not talking about
But in the Bible, where Lot slept with his daughters,
and a boy twins.
Abraham
Yeah.
married his
Do you believe in that?
None of it. You don't.
Do you accept that?
My
Do you accept that?
Don't
How about
marry
because
my mother coming from this side.
I'm very concerned.
you're coming in here to learn little cheap shots,
the other
and
way.
then when I ask you, what are you? Well, I don't want to say about my son. Come on.
My opinion
That's
is
very.
not relevant.
That's called intellectual dishonesty.
Okay.
Yeah, because
According to you.
because if I come and challenge your views, I will say, listen, I'm Muslim.
I'm only asking.
I'm
you.
asking
Doesn't
you
matter,
what
you're-
you believe as a Christian.
No,
You
so
make
then
all
you reshape your. You
At least he's being honest what he believes.
This is what we approach now. So if you
You
make
make more somersaults.
Are you Christian? Are you Christian?
You're accusing him of this
Intellectual
but you make more somersault in your argument than you make more somersault if you know what you're
Somersault
You don't know what
flipping, yeah.
flipping around,
Going back and forth.
jumping around.
Let me ask you a question.
All right, let me make it clear then what I'm trying to say.
No. Let me ask you a question.
Questions. That's why I have to.
Maybe I've misunderstood what you've
Let
said.
me ask you a question.
Right, go on.
What is the word? Have you got a word for pedophile in your language?
What does that have to do with the subject?
No.
Can you
Just
marry a
answer me.
girl?
Just
Can you marry
answer
a
my
girl?
question.
Is it
Have you
okay to
got
marry
has you
a
got
10-year-old?
What? I don't speak Arab. You speak Arabic?
I'm not Arab.
You're not. Any Arabic speak?
Yeah, we speak that.
I think
Have you got a
he's
word?
asking.
What's the word for pedophile in your language?
I'm lost with a question.
Excuse me, sir. What's the word for
Anyway, uncle,
pedophile in
listen.
your language?
Uncle, it was very nice talking to you. I can not shake my hand, no problem.
You want to shake my hand? I know why you want to shake my hand. I don't shake hands. I don't
Anyway, thank you. Nice one. Right.
We don't have the word because we don't have them.
Anyway,
You don't have.
listen, brother, listen.
You
Listen
don't.
and go.
Just,
If that
just,
was so
just.
funny, I would laugh.
What's the Arabic word? What is the Arabic word?
For
Pedophile.
pedophile. For a pedophile. Is there
Tell, I don't speak Arabic. I'll look it up. Watch
We
it.
don't have it because it doesn't exist. The whole concept is
If
not
that
there.
was so funny, I would laugh.
Nothing.
Yeah, anyway,
This
listen.
kind of somersault.
Just to wrap this up, yeah?
You can find it in United States. You can have it.
Let me just wrap this up. Yeah?
You don't have a word for it because it doesn't exist in your society.
Muta is the muta is there. Arabic word muta is there.
Anybody knows
What's the Arabic word for it? I will look it up. I'm going to see you next time. Challenge.
Contract marriage.
Doesn't mean that.
That's the muta.
It doesn't mean that.
Yes, that's I can even show you from the Quran. From the Quran.
Anyway.
From the Quran.
Don't make me go Zakir night on you.
From the Quran.
Don't make me go Zakir night on you.
Muta I can show you. From the Quran I can show you. Muta I can show you from
What
the
does it
Quran.
mean? What does it mean?
Contract marriage.
Doesn't mean.
There is no. That's a prostitution.
It means pleasure.
Prostitution is the other word.
It means pleasure.
Muta. M-U-P-D-A. No, there is no muta. You can even Google
Stop touching
right
me.
now.
Stop touching me.
Right now.
There is no.
Anyway, listen. It was very nice talking to you.
You can
Okay.
even.
Anyway, yeah. We can discuss another time, okay?
It's good to answer this guy.
Surah 24. Surah 24 verse 33. Surah.
Stop touching me! I'm a handicapped! Look, he's assaulting me! Look, I'm a handicapped man! Look what he's doing!
قل يا أيها الكافرون Surah 24 لا أعبد ما تعبدون Surah 24 verse 33 الله عليك وعلى الظالمين Surah 24 verse 33 Look what it says You can have contract with the woman which is prostitution Clearly prostitution and this is going on in England Be careful This is going on in England I can show you the verse here ده عبد البقرة يا جدعان حمار بيعبد حيوان زيه الله يخرب بيتك Look here Look, what do you want? Let me show you What is it? Let me show you Quran What is it? This is your Quran القرآن ما لا يمسه إلا المطهرون وأنت نجس يا ابن النجس This is your Quran here امشي يا خريب بيت البهايم إن شاء الله أفضل إن شاء الله بس بعد ما تهدأ شوية ده بسبب ده ممكن يبقى ناس تانية غيره
Where is it?
ده حمار يعني. ده حمار بس حمار هندي يعني.
كويس يعني.
غالي شويه. غالي شويه. هم وبالذات لما يكون عابد البقره الحمار ده، حمار بيعبد بقره ما فيش مشكله، كلها جنينه حيوانات يعني.
So basically you're saying you could contract.
الصبح ياكل خنزير وبالليل ياكل برياني. بس.
There is no word متعة.
متعة for you.
Quran, where you made it up.
المتعة دي for you.
Show me the Arabic word. Did you make it up?
متعة.
مفيش متعة. مفيش متعة عندنا في الإسلام. إسلام نوت متعة. You for night club yes. Okay. for بكاديلي. Listen. يا حمار.
Give me the Arabic word.
What is this?
Where is it? Where is it?
Where is mut'a in the
Quran. The Quran.
Yeah, give me the Arabic word.
Which verse?
And you speak Arabic?
You don't speak Arabic. I speak Arabic.
Azal Umar.
Show me the word there. It's not there. Don't claim something. Don't lie.
Why?
That's it.
What? You liar.
There is no Arabic
Liar
word.
ya
I'm
Bugar.
Arabic man.
What
There
does
is-
contract
Give
mean?
me the Arabic. Give me the Arabic word here.
What does kutaba mean? Liar. What does kutaba? Liar. What does
Give me the
kutaba?
Arabic word.
Liar. Huh?
Contract?
Kutaba. Kutaba means contract. Yeah?
No, you are
Kutaba means
Where is
contract.
متعة you're talking about?
Where is mut'a? We are talking
Mut'a
about
You
mut'a.
claim there is
Muta is a contract. Muta is a contract. Muta is a
Marriage is a
contract.
contract also.
From India. From
We're doing
India.
business is a contract.
From India.
Marriage is a contract. Leasing a house is a contract.
wait.
Marriage is a contract.
Show us.
Where يا ابو لهب يا
Show me the
حمار.
word. Show me the Quran. In the Quran.
But that's kitab, that's a different word.
Kutuba.
You said mut'a.
Kutuba means contract. What's the contract? This is the word mentioned in this verse.
What is the word?
What is
here?
this?
What is the verse? Show me the Arabic verse.
Let me show you.
اقرا هذا الفيرس مان.
Let me show you. هو الحمار بيفهم يا اخي. يعني اقرا. قولوا. لا وايه المشكله انه حمار هندي يعني غالي والله غالي. طب حد يشتريه مني يا جدعان عشان نفطر ولا حاجه؟ هشوف الشين مني والله العظيم حد يشتريه بس هسيبه له وامشي. انا ماليش دعوه. تجيب له بقى حبل تجيب له نكد ماليش دعوه. المهم يا حمار
My friend.
The word doesn't, it's not there. You claim that there is a word.
حد يا جماعه عايز يشتري حمار هندي. متا means contract.
No.
متا
You are talking something completely.
متعة مين يا ابن المجنون؟ What does contract?
What's contract?
What does contract mean?
You know, just-
No, what does contract?
Just say that Mut'ah says contract. I'll agree with you. What's wrong with the word contract? With the,
What's wrong with the contract?
Yeah.
It's a clear-cut prostitution.
No.
It's a
When
prostitution.
when I married my wife, we had a contract. When you lease a house, you have a contract.
Yeah.
When you do a company, you have a contract. What's wrong with that?
It's not that contract. We are not talking about that contract.
What's wrong with
We are not talking about that contract.
Now there is another contract.
Did we say if that contract is wrong? We are saying Muta is wrong.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Okay, is there no prostitution in Pakistan? There is prostitution everywhere, right?
Yeah, but do we say it's legally okay? We say it's a sin.
So
We
you
say
say in
it's
the
a sin.
Quran, it says it's legally okay to be a
Yeah,
prostitute.
this is what the Muslims
Is
say.
that right?
Yeah, this is what all the Muslims believe here. This is what all the Muslims believe, that muta contract prostitution. Prostitution. Yeah, it is
haram in Islam.
that's hard to believe. If you say it's hard to believe, then
I'll tell you, I think it's hard to believe in any religion
one time.
promoting
One time.
prostitution. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think any religion promotes prostitution. I think there is some sort of contract wording that you're confusing.
You know what I'll tell you.
يا جماعة أنا عايز أسأله
You need to understand Arabic first, right? You need to understand Arabic, and
if you don't understand Arabic, it's not a problem. Then you need to understand the translation that you are reading.
Once the Arabic is translated in English,
you need to understand.
We understand
You need to understand the
English. We
translation
understand
you are
English
reading.
very well.
You are saying something
We
which is
understand
not
English
there.
very well, but once
You are
it is
claiming something that are not
it is translated by your people.
Okay, you are
It's
saying that
translated by your people.
You are saying that prostitution is allowed in Islam?
It is.
Are you saying that?
It is.
Give
It
me
is
the verse.
allowed.
Give me the verse.
Yeah.
Give me the verse.
Surah
We are following Quran. We are following Quran. Give me the verse.
Surah 24.
What's your name,
Surah?
Surah
What's your name?
24
verse
Show it to me.
37.
Show it
What's
to
your
me.
name? Not only one.
Show it to me. Show it to me
but
that
there are
prostitution
two-
is allowed in Islam.
What's your
Come
name
on,
of
don't
Surah?
lie like this. You
What's
can lie
your
in
name of
something that you can interpret, but don't lie in something principle,
That's
right?
your personal.
It's not my personal.
Listen.
It's not my personal.
Listen.
It's Islamic.
You're saying in
It's
the
a
Quran.
law.
Okay.
It's
You're
a
saying-
law.
okay, hold on.
It's a
Yeah,
law
Mr.
of Quran.
Fine. You saying in
Yeah,
the Quran
Mr.
it says
Donkey.
it's
Yeah,
okay
Abu
to be a
Jahl.
prostitute.
Ya Abu Lahab.
You said it promotes prostitution.
Promote
Okay, show us. Can you show it? Because I don't know.
Give me one time. You Christian or Jews or Muslim?
Oh, don't worry about that.
No. Why?
Don't worry about
Why? Why you speak? Give me one surah same Qul huwallahu ahad. Give me one surah same Bismillah.
Show me the verse in Arabic.
You
I'll
crazy,
translate
man.
it for you. Don't worry. Show me the verse in Arabic
بهايم
saying
يا
that
ولد. يا
prostitution is allowed, and I will translate it for you. Don't worry. Give me the verse in
I don't
Arabic.
think, you're not being sincere, right? You're making a
Not
claim.
sincere. He's lying.
I don't think any religion.
Why should I be lying?
I think it's very
Why
difficult.
should I be lying?
I don't think
Because
any
they are
religion.
against Islam.
I don't think any
That's why you
religion
are lying.
promotes prostitution. That's just crazy.
That's
You may have mixed.
That's more than crazy.
But if it's there, show us so we learn.
Even their own people, they agree on this this verse.
Well, show us. I don't know.
Their own people, they agree on.
The people, the
As a
people
Muslim,
are all
as a
crazy.
Muslim, I'll give you an advice. As a Muslim, I'll give you an advice. If you'd like to play with Islam, play on the interpretation. Don't play on the verse of the Quran exactly, right? Don't say something which is not there in the Quran. Maybe you are saying that. Look, some people interpret this like this. There are some different opinions about
It's not we are bringing it. It's not
What
it's
you are
not
saying is
it's not we
lie.
are bringing it.
It's a lie, I'm
It's
telling you.
Islam already brought it. And Islam already accepted. Accepted it.
You are not able to find the
هو
word.
إله مصمم إنه هو إله.
The Arabic and the English verse. You are not able to find them, both of them. In any language, you will not find it. And no one translated Quran saying that prostitution is allowed in Islam. You are completely lying.
I have showed
Don't lie, man. Don't lie.
I have showed
Don't lie.
Surah-
You can discuss something else,
Which
but
is
don't
Surah?
lie on
Which-
this. Don't
Surah
lie on this.
424.
You know
Surah
what? You know-
424.
What's your name? What's your name?
Christians, if you are Christian, every Christian don't think
Not
that
Christian.
Islam allow prostitution.
ما تعرف لهمش ملة ولاد الكلب الصهاينة ده هم.
To this guy there
Only
and ask him.
Muslim.
You may
ده
ask this
بيعبد
guy.
البقرة ده. يبقى مسلم ولا مسيحي ولا يهودي ولا ابن كلب. ما تعرفلوش ملة. ما هو بيشككك ده بيشككك في اللي حواليك كله. يا رب انك لا تهدي من احببت والله يهدي من يشاء. ممكن بعد ما تبقى احمر تبقى
Here it,
انسان.
here it. Come.
كم مين الله يخرب بيك.
Here it. Listen carefully.